to an episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason outside the Rockwood Motor Court in Springfield, Missouri on Route 66. This is one of the oldest, I've been told many times that this is the oldest operating Route 66 motel or lodging place on the whole entirety of Route 66. I've also been told Wagon Wheel is, but I think this of the two, this one is. But this has been restored over the years. And there's a marker here, plus I'll be staying here tonight. So I'll show you my room and what's in store. So I'll go ahead and show you around. It's gonna be really cool and catchy. All right, so I know it's a little dark, and it's kind of sprinkling right now. They're expecting storms tonight, but I thought I'd get this video in before it got any darker, and that's why it's so windy. But yes, here is the restored sign. This has been here since 1929. Well, this court, that is. This is the original 1926 alignment. This is College Street. Now, the people that own this place, they live there. I'm going to see what this building is about. Now, there was at one time a Shell station as part of this property, as well as a restaurant. This is not where you check in. The office is in the back. I can't go in here. I think that they live here too. Veteran owned and operated. I did not know that. Pretty awesome. I did talk to the owner. Her name's Phyllis. Her and her husband live on the grounds. She was very knowledgeable, and she even said that her friends think she's crazy for purchasing this, but it's part of her passion, and I admire her for that. Over there is the marker. All right, this is one of those markers that was put up by, I think it was made by the Oklahoma Route 66 Association, because it's not a Hampton Hotels one. The Oklahoma Route 66 Association has been making new ones the last 2 years, and thankfully this place now has one. But now, Rockwood Motor Court, Springfield, Missouri. This Ozark sandstone tourist court was built in 1929 by DeVern Ruckman. The original 6 tourist cabins and shell filling station operated under various names until 1948, when it became the Rockwood Motor Court. It was renovated in 2019. And if you want to visit, just go to rockwoodcourt.com. You can also book your room there like I did. Every room has a theme, and a lot of them vary in price. That is the office, and that's where I'll be staying. Well, the room next to it. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, this is so awesome. The way they got this with the old-fashioned vibes and everything. And people did park their cars here at one time. This is the smoking area, by the way. Yeah, marijuana, no way. But yes, this is one of the old garages, and Phyllis, the owner, was telling me in 1960s they were doing that until the 1960s. But that is when cars got bigger and they were too big to fit in these garages. But I think I'm gonna take a look over here. Man, this is so awesome. All these Burma shave signs. Pa likes the cream, Ma likes the jar, Burma shave. She also told me that there are 6 people staying, or not 6 people, but 6 parties staying here tonight. 3 American parties, 3 international. 1 from Switzerland, 1 from Canada, and the other one from Italy. Check out that vintage Coke machine. No, it does not work. How do I know that? The crack. This is kind of a hidden walking area. Now that kind of reminds me of Elmer's Bottle Tree Ranch back in California. Maybe it is a copy of that. And here's a little gazebo. Whoa. Yeah, check this out. Birthplace of Route 66, April 30th, 1926. There's some old-fashioned seats. Anyone can come chill out and enjoy the weather. Well, when it's great. So that's basically pretty much it. So the room that I chose ahead of time was the movie theme room, which is just right by the office. And we're gonna go in, take a look. Movie posters of High Noon and Shane. Sorry if the room's all dark. Pictures of James Dean, Marilyn Monroe, Paul Newman, Clark Gable. Clark Gable I don't think stayed here. There's the restroom. It's got a little mini fridge. I didn't think there was going to be a TV. Oh, there is a TV in here. Okay, cool. I don't know if it's cable, but it doesn't matter to me. Yep, this is where I'll be sleeping on. This is not the most expensive room. This room I think was, I want to say $80 per night, but you know, it's worth it. Since I'm a movie buff anyway. But yeah, this is definitely awesome. It's got a coffee table, a nice seat where I can put my stuff. Ooh, nice red velvet pillows. I don't know if it's velvet. Here's some really cool movie, what do you call it? Oh, that's Ronald Reagan. How about that? A lot of these people I don't even recognize. On the website it says there's some movies, there's some books I can browse about Hollywood, and there's an old radio. It is a new radio, but it's supposed to look old-fashioned. It's got, the lady told me it was Bluetooth. And so what can I read here? Clark Gable. There's a Oscar statuette. I can read about Graceland, even though I was there last year. All right. The lady even said there's some snacks. So yeah, definitely gonna be a great sleeperoo tonight. All right, so it is the next morning. Last night it rained and rained. It stormed like crazy. I mean, there was a flood watch, there was a tornado watch. Welcome to the Midwest, y'all. But I didn't go out or anything. I could have walked to Dairy Queen and got a little snack, a little sweet treat, but I didn't because, yeah, I didn't want to get caught in the rain. But so I just kind of chilled inside the old school room, and luckily I did sleep for a while, so that really helped me. So now I'm refreshed and I'm ready to hit the next adventure. But question is, should you stay here? Well, if you're into Route 66, yeah, definitely. If you want to relive the whole Route 66 experience, by all means do so. If old school motels aren't for you, hey, I understand. I mean, there's all kinds of chain motels here, chain hotels and motels, big names around here too. But if you're expecting something fancy, unfortunately, this is probably not the place for you. My only complaint is the restroom or the bathroom wasn't really spacious, but that's just how it was back then. Apparently no big people existed. Teasing all. But yeah, I mean, I understand a lot of us when we're traveling, we're used to hotels with free breakfast, cable TV, satellite, and now they have those things where we can plug in our Roku devices and all that and play video games or whatever. But yeah, you won't find any of that here. I mean, yeah, there is electricity. I mean, you can find cable TV depending on where you look, but yeah. I think you get the idea. And again, last night it rained, so I wanted to see what it looked like. Well, I wanted to see what the sign looked like the way it lit up at night, but oh well, this is as close as it'll get. So, but the red looks really nice. So, but this is Jason coming to you live from Springfield, Missouri at the Rockwood Motor Court. Sign off.